Hi everyone, my name's Natalie Cole and I manage the Apprentice and Skills Plus service. This is a new free service to support businesses in the furniture and furnishing sector to take on apprentices to help tackle the skills shortage. The service is co-funded by the Furniture Makers Company and Fiesta, the Furniture and Interiors Education Skills and Training Alliance. Why take on an apprentice? Well, as we're all aware, there is a shortage of skilled labour and an ageing workforce that are issues currently affecting the furniture manufacturing industry. And apprenticeships are a very cost-effective way to encourage younger people into the business. And as the training programmes are role-specific and they receive on-the-job training, apprenticeships are an invaluable tool for upskilling in areas that matter most to the employer. And there are a whole range of apprenticeship standards available. Particularly relevant to members of the National Bed Federation would be the Bed Manufacturer Standard, and that covers skills such as spring making, quilting, tape edging, mattress assembly, headboard making, all the things you would expect. But there are many other manufacturing apprenticeships that may be relevant to you as well, such as wood machinist, CNC operator, or general furniture manufacturer, to mention just a few of them. And of course, as well as all the manufacturing roles, there are apprenticeships for all areas of the business, such as warehousing and sales and customer services, team leading and management. So there's apprenticeships to fit every aspect of the business. Of course, as well as helping with the skills gap, apprentices can offer a really new and motivating atmosphere in the workplace. According to the government, 80% of employers who've taken on apprentices have seen a substantial increase in employee retention. And significantly, 92% of companies that have taken on apprentices believe this leads to a more motivated and satisfied workforce. Apprenticeships can also offer a route to expanding a business and building the workforce. Having said that, it's important to mention that apprenticeships aren't just for new employees, so existing staff can also undertake apprenticeships. And this is a great way of continuing to invest in the training and development of staff and supporting them to progress through the business. And again, another great way of retaining employees. So the cost of an apprentice will vary depending on your business size, the type of apprenticeship, and the age of your apprentice. But the two principal costs are the apprentice's salary and the training costs. In terms of your apprentice's salary, just like any employee, they are paid and they're entitled to the national minimum wage and to holiday pay and sick pay. From April 2024, the national minimum wage for an apprentice will be £6.40 an hour. And after 12 months of training, that would then go up to the national minimum wage for their age. As the employer, you are responsible for paying your apprentice's salary for their normal working hours, as well as the time spent on training. Now, in terms of training costs, whichever accredited college or training provider you choose, there will be a fee attached to the apprentice's training course. This cost varies depending on the course, but most furniture manufacturing and making apprenticeships are around the £10,000 mark. However, government grants will cover at least 95% of this cost and up to 100% in some cases. And there's also additional government grants of £1,000 available to employers to support apprentices in the workplace if they're under the age of 18, or if they're 19 to 25 and were previously in care or have an education, health and care plan in place. The Apprentice and Skills Plus service is for any business in the furniture and furnishing sector, regardless of size or number of employees, and whether you have experience of taking on apprentices in the past or you know absolutely nothing about apprenticeships, the service can support you. Typically, in the first instance, I'll meet with an employer to explain the process of taking on an apprentice. We will talk about the business so I can understand the skills gap or the job roles that need filling, and I can then help identify the appropriate apprenticeship standard to match this. Following on from this, I can connect you with relevant accredited training providers that can deliver the training you require, either in the workplace or through block release or day release. I can also guide you through the funding available and tell you what to do to access it, and that's both for levy and non-levy paying businesses. And of course, we can offer guidance on finding the right apprentice and signpost you to multiple relevant recruitment avenues, including, of course, listing your job advert on our new website, myfurniturecareer.org.uk.